no biasam yo biasmo. Oni pada seni awon manwemu wo wiase ha. Asam to nyonko na to baby ankemfa ho. Nenso metene baby anka mepema yeden. Nenso wadoma nkoma bo ade bo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu ensu ane yirasio. Obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman. Wokwana ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma. Obi anani koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba. Agurana na wiri kwa ba. Akasa no makasa French mu obi na no awobo ajo. Asana na ho fedua woni bono so awira cheche. Wokwane ne bane na sene ni ba. Ejo no bi no anta bi eja wo mu anami di asem. Asa shirina no pano wasa meja wo mu asuma di aba. Wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni za woso eni je ni agrewo. Afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu. Eba sa wo yira kwanso a kire ne kwampa. No biasam yo biasmo. Oni pada seni awon manwemu wo wi ase ha. Asam to nyonko na to baby ankemfa ho. Nenso metene baby anka mepema yeden. Nenso wadoma nkoma bo ade bo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu ensu ane yirasio. Obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman. Wokwana ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma. Obi anani koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba. Agurana na wiri kwa ba. Akasa no makasa French mu obi na no awobo ajo. Asana na ho fedua woni bono so awira cheche. Wokwana ne bane na sene ni ba. Ejo no bi no anta bi eja wo mu anami di asem. Asa shirina no pano wasa meja wo mu asuma di aba. Wodoma nkoma oba ade ehye yense. Yeni za woso eni je ni agrewo. Afe wunua bi wi ase asonimu. Eba sa wo yira kwanso a kire ne kwampa. No biasam yo biasmo. Oni pada seni awon manwemu wo wi ase ha. Asam to nyonko na to baby ankemfa ho. Nenso metene baby anka mepema yeden. Nenso wadoma nkoma bo ade bo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu ensu ane yirasio. Obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman. Wokwana ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma. Obi anani koso ni ja. Obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mu anku ni maba. Agurana na wiri kwa ba.
Forever and ever. And the psalmist says, when I'm surrounded by troubles, you keep me safe. You oppose my angry enemies and save me by your power. You will do everything that you have promised. Lord, your love is eternal. Complete the work that you have begun. God has started something in our lives and you complete it. But we need to contend that with praise. And in say ebe from Nana Frimpong, Ziega. All right, Brasso, as here the discussions the Ebremo. Na ye kaimo say, a 92.9 megahertz, Kessben 92.9 megahertz, and then and some the dos ye pa, Namwa abedja for budi a cotton ye pa, if ya de bia no mudi duma with ya hasi. Na and some chagui, Yabakai say, Matthew Opoku Prime Penapo, the former energy minister, and their Nemuno, as a running mate, and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Na the day no aya unveiling to say the money na no. Matthew Opoku Prime Penapo make comment be and as a statement be. Akofa Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and Nana Adodan Kwaku no comparison and they beka ho asem and they ye bewie kra and they boja ye afei President Akufo-Addo and President Mahama free senior high school wine the day buy and na adani debate kese pa na minimum adequatia sadie we say adani debate minimum adequatia yi say free senior high school na adani debate and na ye be pensemu ni ahwe who brought the free senior high school. That is that. Okay. After you know, the election debate, President Mahama Kwashaman, Nancy Mobeka say, was it Sunday or Monday? Sunday, yes. Was it Sunday, right? Okay. Sunday, now President Mahama was Ashaiman. Now, or say, Wakache MPP for say, Omufa Omu project or maye, Emranono so far the dear Enfamra. No, Wakache MPP for say, Momo Famun to Dr. Nkrumah ho na Nkrumah de we hero. You understand? but omo comparison no omo fan compare Nkrumah nemo omo fan compare no President Mahama na wa share MPP for say omo for project Joma ye ni na famra no so fa de emra 4 years now no benya no ene the MPP for abenya na omo famra na o cancel so MPP for so omo famba meaning say if that video is there and the bebo e de akyerem. And Dr. Baumia is also calling for debate. Also calling President Mahama say no Dr. Baumia no why you ready for the debate. And the President Mahama aye they best debate. Say debate eboa in this country bet me amanipa atwaba e political parties. Now for the Chief Justice proposed a nomination of 5 justices to the Supreme Court and also Yebeka Wasem. All right. Yeah, come say and then me come say Emma Scorn Estate Ghana Limited for SMN Country say obi a wo pe asase to biano Emma Scorn Estate Ghana Limited for ayekrado e de amapa na asase bi a wo pe biano onbenya bi e de amaw e wo Tripoli na asmedane se mo be kai se nano mo ka se omo head pa did the birthday from 18th June 2024 ekosi 9th August 2024. What did the birthday to the discount aba eti mo amo pay one plot ato eno no 18,000 Ghana cedis eno no titi scan 180 million ba ma discount afei open half plot so ato 9,000 Ghana cedis titi scan 90 million emo de bema was a special monthly package for the following group of salary workers. More salary workers. More special monthly package pa at the mamo. More journalists, military officers, soldier for more nurse near doctor for police officers, bankers, immigration officers, custom officers, Samsung fire service personnel, teachers, factory workers, prison officers. Munina. Almost say almost package pa at the mamo afa traders welders non-salary workers so no we traders welders seamstress mo amo pamade a tailor for eno mo amo ka ho nyina no omo ready edi amamo so mo package pa at the mamo na yen sase no hojo ya toto word ya fa ho kama enso ni electricity edi him ye wo Tripoli location e wo Dewenya road 10 minutes drive at the field the Central University and a 5 minutes drive at the field Saglami affordable houses you know and your office was Pentas Road Community 18 Junction opposite Allied Filling Station near KFC ho 80 frey na yenu nudwa and Nedian crime so bi chawasase and I will see fear one cry and let say waku ho o dat you nchirima no why you almost good pa sanity enti maunanya ha na ehwe akira kwan na ne ebedidwa ne mo asase ahojo asase a landguard fonted when nkra ha wasi fie kura no landguard fort bi bugu esa asase number di pa foforo phone number we sisi a 055 384 0646 055 384 0646 and 055 3838730 055 3838730 and 02091554437 02091554437 a Mascon Estate Ghana Limited bra na yani onidwa sanity okay me come say celebrate ya bedafo no ya bedafo na ababet na se enti ye beye empensempensemu na otwimu nan samu a etwagu medical ka say President Mahama and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is calling President Mahama for debate and no ye beka ho asema fe Chief Justice the proposed nomination 5 Supreme Court justices or the akọ say ya approve omo no eno so ye beka ho asem and afei who brought the free senior high school eno so abe debate kese pa e Ghana ha sei eno so ne ye befa ne puma subre and the running mate Dr. Maltopoku Prempenapo na samo okwa kan de fa Dr. Nkrumah ene Nanado Dankwa Kufa the comparison no eno so no ye beka ho asem no ene ye bedi ka ho asem na me ka mo se abojafo aba betena se Charles Ayaba Mahama sorry Godwin Ayaba Mahama National Democratic Congress communication team member. Okay. Charles McCarthy, managing editor, the Hawk newspaper. Or also so atnasi and a Benicia energy policy analyst. And so ewa hasi. Abedafo chair citizen Ato Dazi, General Secretary GCPP, and so Elche Obaba Beka Yensa. All right, Abedafo Mama Kwaba.
Yeah,
Ziega.
Maka.
Ziega.
Kasa te se be man out church dodo.
Emma.
Eba fe de ba pa. Bibia go kode.
Wende.
Na de na MPP for the down papers de mi sa.
Mentiasio. Last week see. Na na poasem na abaso. Na matrobi. No mo tro na metro. Nia AC o my news na ye gina ye tro. As last week mama da me people nim. This week ankasa mama people nim. Mama da half and a friend day. But me all half. Akufa do na mama me people nim. I say week bia me nis continue week akuni aye back kwaba. Until weekly any no. Me agenda bia nim. Then there we didn't say who am I papa ofa week by week na check na every it was that this two fees say come out next week na me gina console me awa sanity normal
Makabaka
who bia ni
is it 3 day trademark so no cellular picture
me nyaya anka na me so me yi me there to some day I will bring shop no boarding that's it so me kwaku ya befa car call that to build have why thing so taxes so they you be to build
but so what you bet ba siche
ten committee committee extraordinary committee extraordinary team in church Ziega see you know I say
by a trademark say a cellular picture that say usunsum kwa da ha obi people be who say Makati so obi pese o cartoon wa or ya obi be who say we the person is referring to Makati it may need that me yes your trademark
manya support
yes you feel good say AMF pa Godwin Akwaba
ya mini abema
bibia boko de
bibia nye boko sa.
Let me give you 2 minutes. Tell me what is happening in National Democratic Congress.
Oh, maminchia wetie for no ahwefo ni na maminchia me co panelist. Zigas and Ghana for amutie. They happen in the NDC is that the NDC currently and the hope for this country. Because social baby are MPP day or mine Ghana.
No, I'm asking said currently.
Don't worry.
What is the program?
Because the program lineup, say last Sunday I was going there because that was the latest programmer you have, and one of its kind say an opposition party would have to call media and not selected media. Everybody and anybody who matters. Last Sunday, no more Kimpiski, to listen to the vision of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Na omonya akonya nso ebisa ne nsemo a in their minds they are not clear about. And I say in their minds sometimes MPP people betena radio so they tout it as Mahama's position whilst that is not the case. So for instance, in Central 4 Ebisa on the position on free SHS, which we will go there, so I will just mention it. Omo Bisa in the position on the National Cathedral. Omo Bisa in the position of further explanation on the 24-hour economy. Omo Bisa on the issue of whether the father for all now late males at the bar in the body politics of Ghana are now ne vice no whether or not so egusu or the spirit of father for all. Or my said that father for all thing is a thing of the past. Obinsu bisani issues of corruption and corrupted related activities. Or see obi bia wafa kunya sabia so amagana ahriske bia no. Yakopon ya adom na adom edom na. Oso afene mu 7th January 2025 everybody will account for his or her stewardship. Na baby bia just a Ghana yenya yensika back bia no. Yenya yensika back. Issues about hardship and so a player. Washe Ghana for boss COVID levy oba obeye fio, bet tax obeye fio, e-levy oba obeye fio, and he keeps asking the vice president. And then when I head of economic management team, when I the vice president, was sign here the flag bearer of the ruling New Patriotic Party. You don't need to be voted for before. Adie wo mu apese Ghana for enya no munya MPP hu fa so na nsana yenya. If Osusu says anema na nya, this is the time he must exhibit that thing.
The bed tax. Bet tax,
yes.
Which was introduced in 2015.
Bet tax?
Yes, the bed tax.
Bet tax was not introduced in that year you are mentioning.
So it
was introduced under this era.
Oh, I see.
Yes, it was introduced under this era. And where you try to knowledge, me go repeat you baby MPP in the bet tax. Aba. Inti Zigas, as for the NDC, everything is well with us. Hopefully, no, either this month and as early next month, you be launch your manifesto vis-a-vis that of the campaign at large. Now you share the full force of the campaign for 2024. No, as in the NDC there, we are the hope for this country because MPP4 share numerous kind of promises. I.e. ye buy a bit youth rent amount to Abama MPP. Ye buy Ghana Benya Sky Train and the Ghana there is no Sky
All
Train.
right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ben,
Ziega.
we are meeting catch you.
Tell me what Ziega. So
They be a member Bahabia Noma. Today, minimum say today, minimum adequate amount. Anytime Bia Bia you don't come. But today, the Nyamia Dumarakwa.
Oh,
Ziega do Baba Kaisa. Akwaba.
Yeah.
Yes, we be able to the radiasi. The energy sector, what do we expect? Say Dumsono, Nyamia Dumarakwa, medium light in so power for so many say almost a month now. Me who say BB Ayida. Because you saw me besasi dum light almost there. So what is happening? You see, are we safe?
Oh, I think for now, no, there's a bit of stability. Kanyano, I very reliable kakra. But the sustainability no any problem because sector no still challenges with respect to finances. Sector no challenges with continuous supply of fuel. Mika fuel abia liquid fuel and as a natural gas. Abribiana end gas and as a wapko because of fixe. The machinery and infrastructure no a problem kakra, which means we need alternative sources but energy sector na abribian you limiting, and that is the problem of this country. You're limiting it to only the power generation, power transmission and power distribution. I think that akwe no enyinam kania na can say electricity, but the energy sector goes beyond only this value chain of three entities, VRA or IPPs, Gridco, and then Netco and Asebia, ECG. There are other sectors within the energy sector. Now I was say yemayani ekoho kakra. For example, as of my yekasi pesi see. The second phase of Atwabo, I think that you might focus crack Kessia. Abribia Nigeria because on Krano ni gas and also all maintaining infrastructure. No, at least Atwabo crack second phase with my supply natural gas in terms of British thermal units and also in terms of MSCAF are here to support our national grid. And I was say I think there's been a brouhaha in recent times as to who should be awarded the contract. Say $50 million be able Mundiama board crane MD a problem. I think economy or say you can't want them. A year in free the petroleum downstream is also part of the energy sector. In recent times, sikan kiti bi MP a day to so ama fuel bon so especially LPG, which is a clean cooking fuel. Ne boy den or say can't want them, and the lack of transparency with respect to regulation because now you are me next week Maakye they were out, and if you look at the dishonesty among some of these businessmen in the petroleum downstream taking advantage of the ordinary Ghanaian and MPA's unconcerned nature or attitude towards these businessmen now, I think that also no was say can't want them. We know in terms of petroleum upstream. GMPC in recent times for the last 4 or 5 years, production are declining. Yes. Right? Production has been declining, and if production declines, it means that your revenue from the upstream are declining, especially at the time that international market prices will follow, which means you lose Honomus was say ye may ni kohon na yeka ho asem. Minia ye say can be money akato. Tos wa unim. For some time now, almost 6 years or 5 years, has not been refining, but it's part of the energy sector. And I was say ye may ni kohon na yeka ho asem. The last ones, I think last 3 weeks or 2 weeks or so, we did did the work on charcoal production. Right, charcoal production is on the increase, and it's on the increase because alternatives are very, very, very expensive, and people are not able to afford it. And at the more charcoal is available, and that's a very easy source of wood fuel, and that's a cooking fuel in the household. Now the no cream where ban say ye nuano ene esa ye shin nuano. We lose almost 2% of our forest cover or forest resources annually. We only through you lose hectares of forest cover due to charcoal production. Meaning through and desertification increase some savanna areas, some transitional areas of Ghana in terms of ecological divisions. Kintan pondomene bupenomene damangu sasa ironyina ninyina desert ba because in yanketing kitesi webo asasa no ban they try nyina dia shibidie. They try shibidie because there are no alternative source of livelihood. Most of them, about 38% of them are youth or mo nyina no into charcoal production because because of their climate change and other activities in Nikuya enkoye. And an Nikuya enkoye no so kra no na many obi din koma oton impulse mechanism agric impulse na kan say afumu mini ba me pense me kan twimu mfudi impulse impulse no na okase the impulse boy diama most of the youth before they are able to even afford impulse no e was say sa youth no ekotwa bidie na odi bidie ni sika no akoto weedicide herbicide or they akoto all the size now they are to fertilizers and some of media food. So it means that the cost of crop agriculture and as a crop production no are increasing maneno amount for crop production is better they go to charcoal burning, and the more I burn charcoal no and also be issue, and this falls on the hands of natural resource and also energy ministry because charcoal is also a form of energy. So these are issues that energy like we need power is constant, but the other sectors are waiting to.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Benicia, and I'm Motene Kano, or energy policy analyst. All right, share discussion as I've read now. The proper kwabukeke, the ubika is the hori and pre ejaye. All right, I finish your best share discussion as our first item. Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe Napo ye nichre kotokohine enano ebnadano na asemo esi wo menhia kotokofie na kotokohine etu nofo na fe what happened the Jubilee Park Kumasi na owura Matthew Poku Prempe Napo kasa na ne kasa mu no emse o kanse bebrebe adefefe course ni na no ama asem ba ko kan no akache mixed reaction ebise yes or kaye ebisi politics ebisi yenya sa ebisi den ensemba sa ene no ma bebre ti said your person o fa ne bia na ye be kon ya kwa share that video no in case bia the video is not ready. Okay, the video is ready. We are going to video no. It is a beya ubetimi appreciate in some aye can ye video na abesisia. Let's watch the video.
Ghana ha ya chechi Ghana abakosoma. President Kufuor to call retirement. But to be said Kessben who say a free say ya chechi Ghana from 1957. Ebekade yenya president bia wabua Ghana China na do da Kufuor. Me say a free 1957. Bekanya mo form Kwame Nkrumah no mo form Obia di wa di mampanya wo bonga na ho ban edi Ghana kola nim China na do dan kwa Akufuor. Me can say ya di jawa ne di oswa ya di jano no ofa swa ye manu ya akono eti na ye jira ha ya mba de si 2008 na di si biwo chama wutu kan na me kase so de ba ya fe de ba ya ni bonyam sana na do bako adako fugo na baba na 7 January wo so no di bi aketo ba obi ansa nene de ne ye ba eno ba de ajiche obi a o bi say juma an ko ba ye no Dr. Obi Ababa Shebuma na Ghana ye dey akodanim me so ye babulu ye abrante na wo ha o da chinti tuma Dr. Baumia me say o da chinti ready o da chinti ye dey munti asamba akope enura ye kodanya ni ya England English abroche padi ba ko ba di so dey fa de Tony Blair fufu aba de fa de Kessben Tony Blair say Kessben afutu ba ko be nam di ma digitization na do wi ase no but how much say Obama England for their national ID card Mojo ava na English abroche ebe national ID card anyam da na do da kwa Kufuor ni Dr. Baumia ye wodai national ID card bewa.
All right, and some way na Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh ekaya say akokofa nsem bebre ediaba na nipa bebre akire o madwene political analysts, political party for communicators and all that. Mamesha Semfie Makati ho. Maka, what's wrong with this statement?
Ziega, mamena wase. Mena production wahwe for any ati for. We are macha menu anum no ya share studio ha. Na master Nyankopon say one for citizen Emeka enza zumdwem.
Yo beba
yes. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Yeah. Dodo na friend Napo.
Napoku.
Napo wa pre ene wanya. We nkwa de brinya wa bre ena abeton na so. Say oye running mate. First, me blame organizers. Any party they invited this thing upon themselves. Unji Napo, not less than a week. I will call you as running mate. I will say, kwa adorno. Guidance ben na mudiamano.
Well, you don't have time. Time is not.
Time or infant. You're too abane. Are we voting tomorrow?
No, but before that, are you establishing what happened? What were they seeing?
Oh yes.
Okay, good.
That's what I'm going
time
to.
and ask them now. Also, party ne become much as say. They made a mistake in 2008.
Which mistake?
The mistake almost almost year and say in the 2008. Okay, almost constitution now.
Yeah.
As a so a flag bearer. If they are in the government, they choose the flag bearer a year, more than a year before the general election. Then the running mate, and that's the vice presidential candidate, exactly a year before the general election. So Baumia was chosen in November.
Yeah.
So now almost expect to say per the constitution, I say kanapo mu choose no December. Now do down Kufuor the same mistake. Como say time na say could choose no running mate on man bad August 2008. So I don't know. A normal baby cut out because at that time no so obesha Now President Mills the campaign number B, President Mahama campaign number B, President Rawlings a campaign number B, Nana Kuredu Ajima Rawlings also campaign number B. It did not help NPP because what was only Nana Donko. You understand? And about me also independence. So party na nkasa no omo within them na they were not happy with their delayance na urban. It na who be here say so Dr. Baumia chusu matopoku prempe na pa no mujituma. E so mo running normal fast na normal.
Easy Ziega, I will not sit here and accept our excuse we. And I can debate every MPP officer on this matter. They circumvented Article 13, Clause 32. A mandatory clause that says you as flag bearer as a urani mate in a month. Then I will see December no.
Yeah.
A constitutional provision. And a part in the trans say about me stress extend the time for me.
2 months. What is the this was February? And I'll be February.
And I'm more BM borderless. My mano cap. You didn't cap the time. Or no best you did not stem so for 1 month, for 2 weeks extra. And my German man is and that has traveled to this. And to make us blame the party, am I not justified?
Okay, go ahead.
You don't even have right to suspend constitutional provisions. You don't. And I'm and I travel beyond. And you know, so what me Dr. Bamia time 6-7 months more, and more than that.
Yeah, more than.
Now say we na poa must it take 5 days to prepare na po. Now so much that time na po ho adwuma. Especially abra na po dim bae a man for sure as kasi na po arrogant. Na po to say you could have watched him and watched the arrogance of him before you go and present him to the public.
By way of getting experts to manage him. Stage skills, 0. So platform skills, so we did stage now 0. Now all day or just platforms with dinner money.
He was hopping. Or hopping
like he was all over the place.
All over the place. Jumping about, no. You see, you penny dear, your demeanor must change. Everything you do, no, as or kasa, as or to kasa mani patiwal, etenia okano.
But at that time, and never kasa.
And I may catch no. That is why I'm blaming the organizers.
And no, I'm talking about the church crowd, no, the church crowd.
Crowd near church
because a campaign and started.
Yes. So we were charge crowd that the equipment, your PA systems are your audiovisual equipment, your AVs, your you project equipment and you are not asking people to come and scream, to come and shout. No. President Kufuor could have spoken under that program. People will still listen to him. Do you get it? You see, na post anua go to mfaduma oye no o sanua sa so to hell with you otuvo akamba minti e no hwe anua go otumfo adwuma oye ni nyina otumfo sacrificing integrity na konya respect the one who or the tunchen and no step out for you. So we are me nana, we are me ba. Me kahone ya wo, me boa. Yana nana kaya no. See video no, me kahone ya wo, say no kra me ba ho ochina. Obi bu obi ma obi wo ba. Sa asem na nana kaya no, me nya twini. Ba me mi krom. Me catch ben se me boa na papa na ya wo na. What does that mean?
You're one.
Tabi, and your war no, or you are no customer, if you are not no, me could me try school fees. I listened. I watched.
I would say I'm not interjecting.
No. Yeah, I need that education.
I would say citizen. Citizen, your friend is citizen. You understand?
Yes.
So I send it to a throne.
Yeah.
Now wababa be a different person.
Yes.
Otunfo efeno kwakudua nana kwakudua.
Yeah.
And why send it through na ba be otunfo.
Yes.
Eti that time na bia no oye nana kwakudua no. Na nye technically no. Enye ne bane napo.
Yeah.
But or send it to the throne. And I'm say waba be otunfo at that time meeting.
Yeah.
Ne ba be ne napo. Ebia ni nua ene napo. Diameko napa be ne papa. Ne ba. Diameko atase. Eti kase mu no wutimi kase. Me no papa de wo. Me yaka bi ache me da.
Ena me se baby ameme fi no. Me uko katru bi se woni ne papa na wo na. Indictment. You are talking about bed sharing.
It says bed sharing.
Now how did you contribute to my bed?
Oh, that. You know, kasa.
Or say I can't kasa.
Twi kasa sanetie.
Santi twi ne dia.
Yes, yeah, so you
that's a whole many different.
No, that is the meaning. We are already. That is the meaning. It's the Chi language. Uko aya. Meba.
Also nya santini.
So blow your head off. Uko fantia. Uko fantia. How do you call a liar? Koshini Beboa. My father had a problem with somebody. When my father was described as a Koshini, you understand? We were not happy until they told us that the person is saying, oh, asana wo kan na no kre. And papa so okay. Jameko atase. But oba seven previous asantememu a ye kaso obi eye Koshini a sebi semu ndamanimu a boni obi o Koshini. Jameko atase. But okay, I will Eliza Koshi. I will take Obiao ne kasa nchire mutina meka say. As for that one, don't go there. You go. Yeah, go.
You see, when you speak, it is for me to make meaning from what you have said. Unless otherwise, mo the statement be DH. No ma be change mo say yes no person. But for me, the meaning I made out of what he says, me no papa ne wo, how? And that is the opinion I have formed. Ziega, you will not douse it. You will not neutralize it with a kushini.
No. That's what I'm saying. Don't go there. Ayakasa.
Am I not supposed to hold my opinion?
No. I'm saying that.
Ziega,
so give you the benefit of the doubt.
No, who's benefit of the
doubt?
And there is no point asking me to talk about Nanapuakan because it is also Kasa.
Oh, David. The producer and the mama say we are talking about Matu Opoku Prempe Napo. The comparison our Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
But I'm not dropping it.
Okay, you go ahead.
Me the fibabi never in this country. Problem about no two for him feel the Janiko. No boy.
Yeah.
Politically.
Yeah.
Mr. Understanding over Bia no what no more Janiko.
Yeah.
And I've always say your mouth that reverence, you must carry it.
Yeah,
you must protect it.
I do agree with you. Yeah.
What is it? Yeah. I've seen Akufo-Addo go to Otunfo's palace.
Yeah, Mahama too. Yeah.
Mahama went there. Can't that say Akufo-Addo na no Otunfo kaso. Yeah, be bomb pa ya ma ewo ha da. On can't be done to Akufo-Addo, on can't tell Mahama da. Ba mi akọ on can't sanche ba mi ada. De bia monko na monko di munkuro monko kanya mu betimi aye entrega na ko yesa no kan ye no an say na ambira na podio ko bi adimu a o se wo bo udi akonya wo tiso no udi be bom pa ya ma na po
but say
na wo kwa ko yi apa ya ma na po it tells your biases.
No, it's never true.
Allow me,
David. I don't want you to go there.
Never. No,
Pokwajiman was introduced to President Otunfo.
Okay, so
yes, Obiako Otunfo. Say omoye bankers. No, Otunfo ko anymore.
My producer say Bob video no mami.
After everything
statement.
And I'm saying say Obiako Otunfo obiano. Okacha we say me yaba vampire dia
mentiri da me se Akufo-Addo alcohol Dr. Baumi alcohol mentiri da also the Professor Jena no Pokwa Makopena there is a video of Otumfuo promising
2020 vampire dia
Mumma video
maybe the video is not ready but you can go and search it.
Okay,
and then you Hong Kong you want delegations on my commercial palace. Let me listen to me. Your delegations on my commercial palace. Otumfuo ni ye bibia wi okosra no a se mo be establishment mo be bibia wi o se ye de mpabo be techri so e bia wonte ba omiade wote president Mahama de e na bia wate na pokudia just give it the benefit because ahono ye kode kokwaje mpabo ne 7 producer wisdom that's all eti fi say omo presenting the man omo presenting it already. Presentation is about apaye. See you go introduce your running mate at the actual the vice presidential candidate at the actual 1, 2. So be shirano. That's it.
Why interacting me flow? I wouldn't even go there, but you are helping me. But sorry introduction and Kasano, I have issue with it. But I know say me kohwa, you will have problem with me. You will say I shouldn't go there because it is just an introduction. So I won't go there. What I say, I won't go there. But let me dwell on the issues. Me say na posa gari edugu anwa dugu Otumfuo gari. Me say ni. Na nasi matise umu ade. Na me de me san uti. Na san na uti. Owie no to aso say ukoi. Me maba omi anya den enu no ho. Se wo yi wo kosomo no e wa humrasiem. Yes, sir. Kosumo ewa humbrasiem. Ni amanfo aka fa ho no. Me ma no nye sen emam. 3 hours intervals. From Mansia to Jubilee Park. And also go Wakamba Manti. Nearby your wood ya. Nane, you come in our bomb. Akufo-Addo, I had their 10 million now. 92.9 FM. But I pour you a fist of Jubilee Park now, Gina Swano, Casa Semano. Kufo, our friend, no offer. President Kufo, our friend, no offer, no. Or no, and the year Jubilee Park on man, and yet Akufo-Addo. Boa. Mon cromano, mon femme, mon cromano, ni Kufo. They say you want to appease Akufo-Addo. And you know, all of a sudden you have forgotten the hands that made you.
Hands Bennett made you.
Under whose government did Napo become an MP? Napo no way. You want me to tell who brought him to Ghana?
No, I'm not talking about. I'm saying that who you say Obia or me.
Now, running better all the Kufo Nkahubi.
May I ask for that one? I cannot tell.
I am telling you.
But Napo Beye a member of parliament. Then you Kufo Neto.
Now when it is so.
So 2008. That time 2009. Not Kufo no.
Hold the mamun come Napo Beye inherited Addo Kufo.
Yeah.
And you know, politically, so what Timas here. Yeah. But Tiakunyas na mempesu be dia me ma wundi da. Ana. Na po wonko Kufo.
Yeah, God.
The campaign
the last baby
one shot and sad running mate ambition one shot say President Kufo started it. There are videos of Kufo endorsing Napo. Now they say the amount overnight. So because you are rubbishing everybody.
No. Because of that, say if he sees the difference between Nana Akufo-Addo and
I will establish for you. The ministry Napo head as an energy ministry hono. Now time Bernard mami. What do me time you now says I am saying. Now there James alive now baby.
This go find some problem.
James has to buy now with the Bami son of pay. What do me time you now say I am 2 minutes.
I wouldn't take that. Say, sit in a car. Sit in the car, but on the reading the document. On the iPad meeting.
Ziega. Tell me. Sure. I will not expand this debate. I will limit it to energy ministry. Because a whole and an Apoya minister, until a Nanajo, I will resign. At the time, I not all compare Akufo-Addo and Nkrumah. No, energy minister. But for Kwame Nkrumah, we wouldn't have energy ministry. Akosombo is the creation of Kwame Nkrumah. VRA, Kwame Nkrumah the creative VRA. VACO, Kwame Nkrumah the creative VACO. GAEC, that is Ghana Atomic Energy Commission. Kwame Nkrumah and the creative agency we. Now, then, no, now Minister of Works and Housing, and then they distribute electricity bill. Kwame Nkrumah the consolidate nti omutu na ade so no 1967 and almost sa edin the year ECG omuti ECG to manage it Kwame Nkrumah and the year these are all agencies under the Ministry of what? Energy.
Okay.
And you're okay. Akufo-Addo, President Akufo.
Yeah,
so now but train me for manusi. Ziega, mami 1 minute na me for manusi. President Akufo one yeshi bui dam on the Dubai.
Yes, true.
Me wa.
Yeah.
Rollins edika ai tit Abuazi terminal. On the Dubai. Mahama Ameri car power any day. Rollins cross it Rollins the Dubai. Other Akufo-Addo did not buy in energy. Young power energy means what did Akufo-Addo do? Apart from increasing petrol prices and net 14 per gallon, now a liter, 8 gallon. What did he do? So what are you basing on to do the comparison? Oh, compare Fabibi. If they'll pick one thing under Akufo-Addo, and I would go compare. Obia. So okay, Akufo-Addo about what me move bulldozer. Ako trade fair. Ako bubu agu. Wa move bulldozer. Ako bubu hospital. Akufo-Addo to meet him for some foreign chairman. And me to 2 months and another best. I wouldn't have debated you.
Yeah, Tiasi. All right, thank you very much. That's Charles Maakye, managing editor, the Hawk newspaper. Mame come say, Citizen Ato Daddy, General Secretary my GCPP, so Ababe Kensa. Citizen, my memoir kwaba. Yes, I like your political suit. And Tago no Abobono yes, sir. Yeah. Godwin. Yes, yeah, minim say Makati poni now, but the fact of the matter is that the fact that's but my from this angle, God, can't we say Matopoku Prepenapo? That is what his conviction Ekasachem is or no ubi or ye Ghanaian. He has read much about Dr. Nkrumah and he has seen what Nana Addo Akufo-Addo has done. You understand? And he said that Ababie no ho no mo wa since 1957. Wa bo Ghana ho ban sin Nana Akufo-Addo. Ababie no ho no mo wa ba Ghana. Wa ye adwuma sin Nana Akufo-Addo. Dey make what I say. But enye Nkrumah no ene take that shine. As for Obi Oye politician, can't we say that he has the right to do that comparison? But Nkrumah no ene bia abeye ade bia it's like yemu bi fi se bia e hono na entwayi.
Zigas, let me take it from this angle. You see, Emra Makati Kasano, he made a statement which is very profound. I say Napo was hopping or all over the stage. And Makati, I agree with you. You see, Makati and Crawford said, both Baumia, and Napo, they are not prepared for presidency. When you look at their demeanor and everything about them, Omun sem fata presidency. And Enyami one they are Napo here because he depicted Alhaji Bawumia. Because Bawumia ne jina stage on timi in one place for 30 seconds without moving. And that is a fact. But John Mahama can stand at a particular place for 2 hours without moving. That is a sign of a president. Meba. Shemra ye ado Professor Jena no Poku Ajimai. Go and look at it again. The crowd equally were cheering at her. But one ma crowd nan tekino. Amanan go off board. That's what you must know. So that is the first thing. Napo and the boss in Sunsuye Bienim. The obey no obeys between the same character of Alhaji Bawumia. 2. Osambe confirmed the arrogance nature of him. And Metai had the answer or question. No. Meaning books are Napo akinkan. And Napo is not knowledgeable than all Ghanaians, including Wanga or Mochire Napo ade. Onye knowledgeable than them. And I mean nim books are what kind we are faneni na ono what different content of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. I mean we ni. Zigas. This comparison was needless. It was needless. Ne hu here. But yes, suban et say nyin sen. Said ya odi besie bia ebepie. Mo akanfo na mo ka mo asem bi o si akwala oye stubborn no. Ono na ye tunifu odemu a yesam ba bontin sa metunifu ana mebo a. So you ask yourself say Asante hini definitely etu na pofu ewo dem ana mebo a. But obabe dina abedwemu no. He realized say akwa na ye ka ne ho asem no. If you to the media man would dem on tie, it means some beka wa bonting. And he came to reiterate our bonting. Etra was so mankasa nim say, Napo no moyi na maye no, Napo omwa de. Now you be a obua de. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, not just Ghana. Zigas, the image of Kwame Nkrumah is not limited to Ghana only. Or an icon for the world. I am telling you this. And because of Nkrumah and Ghana, even up to date, you are certain part of the world that are more according in some kind of respect. And Nkrumah and can maybe the freedom and justice. I mean, no, you enjoy and the can enjoy. And I'm a boy. Now, for that matter, Sanka, you enjoy that freedom and justice. Or you can mammy and war. Because the mother would have been killed, maybe.
No, don't go there.
I use the word maybe, please. I choose my words carefully.
Please.
I want the word maybe.
You're ready.
Missing maybe.
Oh, me.
Zigas.
Don't bring his mother. You are doing a
Don't
nice
worry, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Obebianim. And this way, and you're in doubt. There is no president in this Fourth Republic. How they compare Nkrumah ebeye. Martin Crawford, when a bat say infrastructure, Omususu said John Mahama is very close to Nkrumah about issues of infrastructure. But Enumponu, I would have a little doubt about it.
That's like Joseph Yamin.
Do you get me? I will have a little doubt about it. But Martin Crawford about infrastructure, because John Mahama in this Fourth Republic, about Rawlinson, about Kufuor, about late Milso, they don't come close to John Mahama, including Akufo-Addo. Now, Bisahun say, Nkrumah since Nkrumah be president till date, how many years near all the free mu? Inti say you guso the Nkrumah legacy. Several decades after, compare now. It should even tell you say Nkrumah nyo BS so BBA kratanase ye na adwene so de ne ho ba be compare Nkrumah. Besides enye Nkrumah anka napo KNUST okọ ya anka wenya nko because enam Nkrumah so na KNUST ene enkrofo nya akonya ekọ sa school including napo allied impo se okọ the KNUST primary and JHS into from the early days in school ni na no or enjoy Nkrumah legacy for bringing KNUST to life. Inti sa uyo obi a ubuwa dia sa nipa kro no yenka nanim. Ghana eba energy a ya rely on Akosombo Dam for decades now. Until Kufuor ba ya enupo alliance na the documentation and feasibility were even there for Bui Dam. But Nkrumah Akosombo Dam had been there and we have utilized it since until Bui Ebeka and other plants and a movie called other sources as well. To date, Akosombo Dam is still the Eba Hydra. It is still the number one. Anameboa. Into see then Eddie Akufo-Addo e compare Nkrumah. Energy then Akufo-Addo aye. For the past 8 years, I don't think he has added significantly to our energy mix. And Ben is here. None. Temaport. A true wine. Is it not Nkrumah?
Was he talking about works and another achievements?
Why?
There's a difference. Works and
what's the difference?
The difference is that somebody can work, but ultimately achieve their way.
What are you saying? The man is talking about achievement. Any political person who stands on a platform to do comparison biano kasa about achievement. Adi a obeye no no na ye gina so de kasa ye doing ottenual that you achieved ABCD. That is it. So let us not just a matter of words. Anyone you prefer to use, you use, but they are the same. Or your comparison. Temaport and Emma Ghana scapituli de. Why na ye? True Nkrumah. Ombisa ni Akufo-Addo ni say 8 years. Omo promising the people of Cape Coast.
But you are
some basic airport, airport, and a port amawolo. Have they been able to build?
Save that. Adia ye can esi enya. Eni bi no wa kan bi zi.
Say then.
We say on wisa na Akufo-Addo.
Yeah.
Adia na po akan ye ti redu so a ye pe ne poma sibre. Ne ya make sure say sa de ne bi nsibim. Ebia na wa kan. No,
don't worry. I'll tell you why. I've never made this word before. But if omudi omo ba, we will tell no, please. To Zigas, wait. You see, Nkrumah is an Nkrumah Yobia.
No
worship him.
No doubt.
So who tries to who Nkrumah nim be we will reply you equally.
Don't do that.
Do you know that he's still justifying it?
You can reply him by the way and now.
Don't worry.
The way our Kasano fantastic analysis. Zigas. Oh, God.
McCarthy no ko time.
I'm saying that communication now fantastic communication. They make what I say.
Yeah.
But radio is to educate. It's also part of it.
Okay.
So let us not go.
Okay. You don't worry. I will draw it so that I'll have my time.
Fantastic.
Go ahead. The next point, Temamoto way. A true Nkrumah. NPP ba benu aso mo ka kire yen say they were going to emulate Nkrumah. Now you moving from this asphaltic road construction anameboa nti ba omia ka kire yen say
concrete
on be build concrete roads
kabu cracker
e dey amayen me no ka say 8 years Akufo-Addo abayin nti me build this single concrete road e amayen nso motorway up to date. And one of you, I think and number one motorway in this country. And the motorway potholes Baswa. And Akufo-Addo the asphalt and a quarterly concrete road.
No, Temamoto
Temamoto. Say
motorway they say this country.
Say potholes eba you do bitumen and a quarterly. Akwa say watare fita atete na odi tuntum atare. Emfa. So how on earth will somebody stand there and do that comparison. You get me? In fact, but me for my NC because what me also why on say 2 minutes na come me. You see, the long and short is that Abanwe has nothing for this country. For me, the see woman share, I also have reservations on it. Because even ye kufuo, no ye full Ashanti. We didn't experience this. I'm even hearing say Napo enye full Ashanti. Ni ma me nya Ashanti ni. I said I am hearing, please. I choose my words carefully. I said I am hearing. No problem. But even po Soya Santinia. Don't worry. Soya Santinia, you say you say. Ye kufuo as flag bearer number 1. They didn't receive him like this. Where number 2? So why? But running mate is a number 2 as against a flag bearer. That's what I'm saying. Kufuor ye in flag bearer. Asante my engine say as against a running mate. So I also have a reservation. But me ko
Baba so who say your political system necessary. On say first panel say Obeka say previously. Your rallies first panel you dream a kakor rally. Jamaica achas. Gidi debia but and cross ade na sesa and no and tisa first no
but
bibia wo ekwan a ye fe say afi bia wo enoma esi kofa asema weke e way back in 1998
I don't have problem
Jamaica achas say
2024 Sahara omoje jenana
oze
Sahara omoje ni na Jenana.
Oh, deputy.
The same 2024. When MPP was going, this is how they received Napo. The same 2024. NDC day. Professor Jenana Ekakochira Santema. Is that how they received it? So, I don't want to go negotiate.
2020. When somebody is talking, Mr. 2020. The 2020, President Mahama was not. The delegation was led by General Sedu Ketia. Jamaica achas 2020 asana America and America said 2020 omokoye and they went there and sought for blessing. That's fine.
Don't worry, let me go ahead.
I'm saying so
let me conclude and let's go.
Mempese what is your radio so and a TV so mempese you be blended this kind of tribal
Zigas, and you may justify it, but there are people who share in the same opinion say the way they received him. There is question mark them. Because I mean, but I leave it.
Who receiving?
I leave it to the judges. Let me conclude.
The party or the Menshia Palace.
Mudi ni pana ka kochire ni wo dem. Asambe boja wo Menshia. SMF you asan ko Jubilee Park. What are you telling me? Danger ye no. The man who see American say there is no way would you any government.
Mr. Support take your time. I'm saying that we are on radio. Oh, Kasama, a bit denigrating something.
Opinion, don't you have
it is not. No, your opinion should not. Your opinion, it is your opinion. But we should not do opinion. It will end up downloading problem for the station. I'm saying that.
How?
I'm saying that. Don't say that you didn't panel question with them. Obi obeko tun for obiano. Only need to come over them and stand about. So if you don't know, don't go there. You are doing an analysis. Jamaican what I say. I don't want you to blend the politics with this tribal thing and not 240.
I've not been tribalistic here.
I'm not saying that. You are trying to bring that and have to stop that because we are on TV. Jamaican what I say. Everything that you have said is perfect, and I do agree with you. Okasani now say you are offending me. The Bobby Tico. But
the American say
here as a moderator.
The American say.
Alassani Ouattara came to Kumasi. You want to mention Palace?
Is that how they received him? Is that how they received him?
Jesus Christ.
No, we all want. Is that how they received him?
Everybody that goes to mention
Is that how they received him?
You will down. They say that they are presenting the person to Otumfo.
And America say.
Jamaica what I say.
So Zigas, wait. There has been an occasion, and I also share your opinion on the occasion. And I'm actually say, 1, this is my opinion. 2, my titi so they share in my opinion. What is wrong with that if I say that?
And go forget about them. Your opinion.
Let me tell you. When I come here, I don't only speak about my opinion. I Ghana fontin am here amanyosem. So the Ghana for me catch me say me mram mekano. That is what I see, because that is what they feel like say either akoye and I say ankoye.
No, that's wrong.
That is it.
Ghana for catch us say be did the atama.
No, please.
Who did the atama? Who did the atama? I'm not saying say who did the atama.
No Ghanaian will tell me to come and they will share their opinion.
If Ghanaians tell you say Ghanaians catch us say blah did the atama, that's your opinion, so you come in.
And I'm saying that no Ghanaian in the quest to share the view about what is going on, even if for this or the attempt the I will not come and sit here and add that to it.
Yes.
But the Americans say their opinion, including which I share in the same opinion, is that they see woman there is question mark to it. Already Maakye will say, I don't want to go into details of it. I'm just trying to give you excerpts. Me go into details here. For you to even tell me say I'm doing tribal politics. I won't do that.
You have already details.
I won't do that. Mami end it because my co-panelists are here. Time Krampo New York. The American in Akosini say that comparison was needless.
That's right.
Because Uber education, Uber infrastructure in terms of factories in Nkrumah is unmatched compared to the Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Aban. Uber health, apart from I think Rollins, and I stand to be corrected, and the NDC, most of our regional hospitals were built under Nkrumah.
Yes, true.
Most of the schools, about even secondary schools, your budgets were all established under Nkrumah. Universities and first class universities were established under Nkrumah. MPP don't have any such significant university in their name. MPP import any secondary school. And Akufo, I remember what he did was there.
MPP has one.
Even the prep college.
But could be a Tukufo.
Secondary school.
Sectec.
Now that model. Now in 8 years, we are talking about one.
That's entirely.
No, meaning in 8 years,
Kufo built 31 model schools.
No, he didn't build. He came to modernize existing schools into model school. Odawona is one. He didn't build from scratch. Go and check.
He
didn't build from scratch. No, don't worry. Make up from scratch. Like the way John Mahama CE blocks. On one couple also of them. Blocks here. And then American was him. MPP hasn't done that.
All right.
Do you get me?
John.
Into that comparison,
thank you very much.
What Napo did came to confirm his arrogance. And I'm say on the Namoka say Yadinano Esiboni. What he said is not ambiguous. It's not ambiguous. It's unambiguous, self-explanatory.
Ben
Ziega.
Matopoku prepare some okay. You bet me I consider say Okasa as a politician. And the question be beside this question is NPP, New Patriotic Party. Your National Liberation Movement, your UP4, your PFP4, and your New Patriotic Party. They are same ideology. And especially the people that belong to the National Liberation Movement. They are the direct opposition of CPP. You understand? So can't we also say Ebia? Napo is coming from that Ebia NLLS LLM. Yes. And Ebia the Nkrumah Ebia nyane fe and Ebia all this place. Can't we also see that?
Rasminia, media anka membese medi searching because Nkrumah is par excellence in terms of academic writing.
Yes,
your history, your presence, Obiantro books ngoma the same Nkrumah in terms of intelligent contribution to African development, in terms of writing, and yes, be the political career crowd. Ntroye. Me who say Akufo-Addo Betribute, me who say Mama books on which they all write about themselves. Mampanyida Akufo has his book come out Right? Rollins, has his book come out? He did write about himself.
But then Rollins can say, Jack, meba why? Where you meba why? And in your book. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that they wrote about themselves. Sometimes autobiography or something. Nkrumah wrote about himself, right? And wrote academically. And among Fusia in every part of the world.
Yeah.
The academic, the Tuha, President Bia and Tutuno. The philosophy, a dream munyan sabio, a dream munyan sa, a dream munim dear, Madmudaho, clear. Africa Hanum no. President Bia, even his compatriots like Julius Nyerere, even had to admonish that Nkrumah and Oniseso. At a point in time, there's this writer, maybe you can look for him. He's called Molefe Kofi Asante. He's not a Ghanaian, but Odisa Dino Akano. Kete. Kete said that Nkrumah can be compared to any of the Jewish prophets, whether Moses, whether Jesus Christ, because what's now if you read the book of Nkrumah in terms of conscientism, how Nkrumah added philosophy to mass. Political science, and they'll tell you anyone who read philosophy at the university, how Nkrumah was able to add philosophy to mass and did computations. It was a
theology.
Was a theological. Meaning, we are no free war. Nkrumah, in terms of national cohesion, Ghana, is a honor. And now I'll tell you why sometimes NLM a problem. Bafo Sakoto, Aram Ponsa, or more problem because at that time, at the early stages of Ghana, they wanted a federal system.
Yeah, federal state, yeah.
The whole argument, no, they wanted a federal system. Say the year former Ghana, no, Uncle Obia Neno. Obianya Nisika on a regime more on Fancheno. And Nkrumah said no. At that time, the North, because of British colonialism, the North was not developed academically.
Yeah.
The North was seen as people we use their labor for our cocoa farms and other activities within the southern sector. Intimi mi Tamale Secondary School. Brana Prempe nomini Achimot that school at Cape Coast. Mfanse Pemono, I was almost 80 years then time no. 1951 and Omoti Tamale Secondary. Ye never Navrango Secondary. Navrango Secondary within the same time. Navasco. And Omoti Navrango Secondary. So just imagine time a school bar south, any school bar north, the vast difference in terms of literacy and as a education. So Nkrumah who said no. Say ye kase ye confederation. Some of these regions will suffer. E bibe bre. Inti misremu federation mama yenko. Mama yinjina yenkambum. Na enye o my Ghana back as a unitary state. NMA or the BT NLM. Bafo akotomo.
Yeah.
Minua.
A lot. There's a lot of issues. A lot of issues. These are one of the issues.
Especially with respect to Ashanti region. It was the crafting of the Bunahafo region.
And yes,
because the Bunahafo region, no,
I was telling
I'll not go there. But Bunahafo region crafting now, Nkrumah crafting, reduced
the strength of Ashanti, and they thought that the deliberate. Deliberate, yeah.
But also remember at that time, no, Nkrumah's photo because there were some Bunu chiefs who were also clamoring. He said, Savannah chiefs, Northeast chiefs.
No. He did it based on development. He said, yes, yeah.
Development. Yeah. So he did it, but people did not understand.
But NLM Nufi said was an agenda
against. Yes. People have that opinion. Yeah. I don't have a problem. Now, one thing I'm saying, MPP ni biati say it was Nkrumah that formed UP. It was Nkrumah because when we were going into the 1960s elections, right? Na Nkrofo person omoko election no on tribal lines. We used to have Muslim Association Party, MAP. We used to Northern People's Party. Northerners in Kwa. We used to have NLM, Ashanti areas. and they for so no movie. Nkrumah said no.
I think that even informed that our political party.
Yeah, Nkrumah said no. Say you can't say parties based on tribal lines are or manu beche and because of NPP dominating Ashanti region, NDC dominating Volta region, or manu moche.
Eche. If sadini no crisis here,
right?
Yeah.
Nkrumah said there be main TRC, so Nkrumah passed what they call parliament. They call pass say, yeah, for more political party based on any religion, Muslim religion and tribalism. Ye party biane also onya national representation. And the man nodness no. Any NLM, enyina bebo mu, eye UP party. So Nkrumah even formed the UP party. Because he wanted to build a national consensus. So Nkrumah no, like you see, but I blame all of us because sometimes you see when we're all young, we have history mpanifo akachiren because of hatred for the man or because of certain decisions he took, right? It is a history na any book mu. Nti so obi nyini ba bia ya ka history na mana kanitim. Nti abribian or hatred for him. Adini trimu dem.
So that is that and then na Benami bisa say.
Motia philosophy.
Yeah, but and then na bisa say. Sadini ntimi inform na poma na nka.
E betime from but you see
especially whereby is also coming from the palace that the NLM
somebody who has learned
Ziega. You see we may have read the books of J.R. Amamu. He was an anti-Nkrumah writer. I've read the books of Professor Michael Quay, Reverend Michael Quay, or an anti-Nkrumah writer. I've read the books of Professor Buzia, Bakuno.
Apelata Soya.
No, not Akilapa. I want to make you the other side before I come to this side.
Okay.
Buahin.
Yeah,
Adubuahin. Yeah, Professor Adubuahin.
Professor Adubuahin, all his writers are anti-Nkrumah, but I've read them. Right? And sana okay enu ya now ako Pan-African books and also understand the other side of Nkrumah and Nkrofo so afano. So Napo in building a national consensus 1960 santo kwanetwem.
Yeah.
Ya free. Ya twa santo kwanemu. Ya building national consensus. You don't send us back to that era because you're free. Ne you new Ghana, Fourth Republic. You ni NLM CPP Ghana. Na CPP no kra no, enu kra egu. We are building a national consensus. So if you are building a national consensus, you don't do some of these things you go and then say. But because of he's been miseducated, misinformed, he came out publicly to say that. You see, this would have been a fine opportunity for Napo to tell us his contribution to the Bawumia bid. It would be a fine opportunity, Ziega, to tell us, say, Bawumia bid, he missed all these opportunities and started ranting, saying things says more. And sometimes, see, assertiveness is a form of communication. We are saying the truth in a clear, direct, respectful language. But what he showed there was arrogance. And me, as a student of history and a politician, even though I do something.
Retired politician, no. In our history, even the Fourth Republic, this Fourth Republic president said, in our history. Yeah. Fourth Republic, whether Rawlings, whether Kufuor, whether Mahama, whether Akufo-Addo, omu bien wo. Oh, bet me no want to Achampo. You see, because you see, governance. Governance is not only about infrastructure; it's also about philosophy.
Yeah.
Achampo to be able to implement even Operation Feed Yourself, that bought into the ideas of every Ghanaian.
Yeah.
For us to have self-reliance in terms of food, no,
even estates. Yeah. You talk about estates, housing.
Nkrumah, who the Fourth Republic, who the Ziega, Fourth Republic, which president and to me are mobilizing a nation around him to implement a policy. What they tell me? You tell me.
Yeah.
Which president?
Yeah.
Which of them actually rally a nation Said this Ghana, you per se achieve this particular purpose. You achieve which of them? None.
Yeah, sure.
It is a to even a champion crying in history, no. Won't mean for people will be able to know.
Yeah.
But just that, because he didn't read history, someone saw a dietitian and all a day. Dentist. Yeah. Sometimes you see, and I've realized it's the fault of our educational system. Me go school I'm going. Me kite then time science students, no. Even ne happy no legon. Science students, no. On say, Kofo, I think it's Kofo or Mahama, one of them. They introduce African studies in our university curriculum. Yeah. First year, they want us to know who we are and what we are and all the political history. When you say African history and Ghanaian history, no one can say, na me science with them in the So I believe Sebia, Matthew Boko Honorable, he didn't read our history well. Because if he had known our history well, he wouldn't have even mentioned in Kroma or say even a champion Krano or Mubia, this four people will be involved between the water to know. And sometimes I'm not going there and I'm in Kabushaya. Sometimes I see senior rolling school now. That was the worst mistake in our political history. That should never happen.
Thank you very much.
Me I'm fancy. Me kase napo. Wakati yang kroma enyane size no or mon kroma whatever. Mesreno. O mani focus onko di ono betimi ayama. Amagana. Abwa Mamadou Baumia. Now in terms of the Omaye die minia. That be amekasa you see it's not about talking. It's about achievement which you mentioned. Ne you can go to 2019. Go to 2019. I want to tell you what 2019 we have something called Human Capital Index. In 2019, when the World Bank released it, the World Bank said that in the next 18 years after 2019, your graduate will be producing, they will be 56% less productive.
Got that.
That is where our focus must be as a nation. Whether free SHS, whether no free SHS, this discussion this year must focus on the quality of education. How do we make our education more quality that serves the purpose? And Ziega, now we are the person made me now we are this man. What's the name of this? He's also an honorable member. Prime Minister Anderson. No, not Gabi. This man. Senior minister, like he's Osafumafu. He mentioned it. He said that our education system is not fit for purpose. That should be the concern this year. This year, politics and a free SHS and yes, it's good. It has come to stay. But let's focus on the quality. How do we make our education fit for purpose for the 21st century?
Thank you very much, Sir Benny Isia, Energy Policy Analyst. In fact, I don't have my heart for you, my brother. You have done well, pa. Muni na my pai. Citizen yan shadi we say. Oye theology. Citizen. We say oye theology. Sometimes you can be the choice. Say o kasa wo bedwam. Ne say your budget was so pa. Da your budget was so pa. So na I say why you duma pa da we so for what you duma pa. We are satamena we miserable. We are miserable because one get careful. Obi betimi one point and I want to me can Kofi and Kwankoda and one question office. No one to who promise conform about Horma. Utimi koke can sembi so now fe na abe say ade no a ebia wadi kaya the first one. Matopoku prepenapo. Mokwame nkroma. Etimi must say he was carried out. He was carried away.
Ziega. And the Peminia going chill, chill. Now production team. Na Minia Makati Godwin Aben. Na Minchia, a tape na from Pimpima. Wait and anape. Na washing and anape. Ziega, was in BC, it is a trait. It shows somebody who has composure. It shows somebody who is ready to be able to control the applause. Na sebe emma the applause no unzizi utirim. Na inkoye nye mebia on say the applause na was removed. No, I think that it was a flaw for him to exhibit that he doesn't have that composure. He doesn't have that trait. That office now, Orobefano, one of the key tenets of that office is to be composed. Yeah. In Kennedy, Japan, Orpre in his race, the same people, MPP people said that he doesn't have the presidential character.
Yeah.
Because we know him as not so composed. He least mistake. Obama no to do my bomb. So, unfortunately, he lived that road. You see, last week, I don't like personal attacks. People's personality never matters so. But one thing is that when you assume public office, be ready for people to show you where they buried your great-great-grandmother. Yeah. Every little thing, people will bring it up. Because you are supposed to be seen as a role model for others to follow. Unfortunately, the Honorable Minister, former Minister, the Honorable MP, or former MP, MP is what I was saying. Former MP, watch right there. Even though he worked at the Education Ministry for about 4 years, he did not spend a lot of time educating himself in that area. Because
are you saying, sir, even though he supervised the implementation of free SHS, he didn't have free for himself?
He didn't have what?
Free education.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, distracted. You see, in the that by no kaka say Tuesday.
That's the Tuesday, yeah.
Ziega. I am tempted to believe that it was a deliberate thing that he did. Because since Tuesday, Napo has been trending. Even if it's for bad news, he's trending. He continues to trend. Why? Because he lived up to expectation. Now, is
it a positive trend?
Whether it be good or bad, I am tempted to believe it was deliberate.
Because
people would chew on or munch on for days and to distract the opposition from talking about the ills that are happening in the country now. Because there are so many things going on now. All more money, all quadrotity a pansam. This week, we are all running with Napo. Every media house is talking about Napo ni statement. And we are leaving the bread and butter issues.
Including President Mahama meeting the press. Exactly. Yesterday I was saying it here.
So for me,
I was saying it the other time.
I am tempted to believe it was deliberate.
Yeah.
Because you see, Napo, whether you like it or not, will not be on the ballot paper. He is supposed to be an addition to the flag bearer. But I don't think that sometimes the value of the vice presidential candidate in terms of some of the things that they say or not say on the campaign, would have, it can have, but I don't think that it will have so much, because we saw Vice President Misata, a very quiet gentleman. He didn't say much.
And even on platform,
he did not say much.
In front of charged crowd.
But they won the election. But some not can. Man can be bia make the or shem kofu kutu pade 1 year.
Yes.
But ne character, ne demeanor.
Yeah.
You see? So there are things that probably will add on, but there are certain things to there make feel there. Opinion knows carries more weight. Unfortunately, we are dealing with a flag bearer now who has a lot of deficits, whether we like it or not. Even within the party, they are aware. That is why they decided that let's choose somebody who can run a campaign on his own.
So the deficit, deficit.
Oh, the deficit that the current vice president have. In the Nankasa will to another offering who meet. When
he's the same person who is saying, I have done about 33 big deals. But yet, that office is just seen as a mate office. I can't deal with the economy now. See, it's all will be the own debate on. I mean, you can go and, you see, for me, and I don't mean to be distracted, but for me, I think the flag bearer of the NPP, their whole team should be advised. You are calling somebody to come and debate about the economy. You think presidency is about just debating? So that is why you were debating and talking so much in opposition. You will have the power now. You are not thinking of dealing with the economic issues. But all you are interested in is calling for debate. Excuse me. Is it about debating? Look at the exchange rate. Look at the fuel prices.
Let's stay in that.
You are calling for
that is our next item. So let's
see.
Stay.
So that's why I'm saying he has a deficit. He has a deficit. So if you need somebody to add on, who was Napo? Because Napo now, was start a campaign.
Yeah.
You understand? And that's what they needed. Somebody who can run the campaign. And that is also another dangerous thing that is coming into our politics, money. Ziega,
yeah, it's true.
It's about who has the money. We choose people based on wealth.
Yeah, I listened to Honorable and their peer could be on this. And when I read the text, and I said, Charlie, baby, I could see and massa. Maka, me say a bedroom more time now, mobile pet members of parliament. God, the woman, we need 12 billion, and I say, we need maybe 150,000 Ghana cedis. I want to be a member of parliament.
150,000. Then I'll go.
I'm going to make
CDD report.
It is becoming
CDD
some way.
Even in 2016 or the 20, I think 2016 was about over $1 million.
$1 million.
That's $1 million. I mean, why? Sharing television.
You see, so it's about just now having money. And Obianim, that even in this is one of the things that me feel that Napo worked his way to becoming this vice president. He worked his way for it. You understand? And one of it is because he has the kudi. Mindu Napo baby away do to advise him. However, what's the sebe? Abofransu tum. It can be motumo to pay in asum. Me answer and saying one of my washing here. No one of my water here. But it's a privilege na menya na metaha. Based on that privilege I have today, I want to send my 1 CD advice to Napo. Honorable Napo. Honorable, I said it last week. People are looking at you to become better than you.
Yeah.
And Otumfo came, Mama work on you.
Yeah.
And you continue to give credence to it per your actions and inactions. Last week maybe so be there. Nanado, if I didn't know you publicly, Nanado is arrogant. I can't remember that Nanado did something publicly for us to say that he's arrogant. But the people around him told us. We thought they were lying. We've seen what it is. As for Napo, it's not even about he has not done it. He has done several things publicly to show that he is arrogant. And when we say it, they try and tell us that in Ghana, when somebody is assertive, we call it arrogance.
So,
an arrogance meaning. One of it is an insulting way of thinking or behaving that comes from believing that you are better, smarter, or more important than other people.
Okay. So until that incident we see, Nenko for Kase Elebona as an arrogant person. Until that incident we never, na edie na na ubet media gina so aka say na poye arrogant.
Me beka ba satro. Just I never make it that the way he responded to the issue of Yemfa Tamte Bombra. Was that nice of somebody who is to serve? You see, when he mounted the podium, he said that when they give you the office, is to serve. If you are serving the people, now what's so power and go jinado. But Nancy, Otumuko off, we are 8 hours, 10 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, unplanned. By a pede ye to me a plan ya brabo. Ye window a be ochina, you bodum light. Ebi as a dume say simple da no chede inyim there why I should do dumen. Ne de sisi. Inti botum a chede ochina modumen. Inti mayen time na yen to me and fan run yen brabo. You tell us there, yen yes inti I am for a timetable. I mean, the timetable quay. I submitted my timetable. One time. You see, he is the same person who said there, Ibimus in there, they don't have toilet in schools. In Tisebi, would you want to rob him? As well, they have robber.
At where?
At where they? Remember video ninja?
No, not video. And so we say because as for the one that can I'm aware of it.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
okay.
I heard somebody saying it and yeah. People say that he said that okay.
In fact, I just got the video. First, it is written. There is a yes, it was a written document, but this one it was I've gotten the video too.
Okay.
That he said that. There when you janaya robber. And the way he even said it, you see, we can go on. And I'm saying that, you see, the Ghana Pempendra Yedun, we want to discuss issues. We want to see how Ghana able to start the year trade kone ye dame fani fiwo. Ya pede ye how ye mpanyimfo na wo picket ya mo haircut na ade no able to me ye dame fani fiwo. And then Nkrumah then will be Ricardo and then Krumana Yentum Yambatina Radio Dumpo Yankasa. And then we've seen people who have said their opinions.
Okay.
And they have been arrested.
Yeah. Citizens
who are not even being allowed. So what that comparison and that thing that he said, everything he said on that podium, one, it was untrue to say that Nanado has performed better than any other. I mean, I can't even understand who will think and imagine and be bold enough to say something Nanado himself will never say. Nanado na Baumia, they will not dare to compare themselves to Nkrumah. They won't. And Baumia ne papa. Mumuni Baumia. Who made him?
Nkrumah. The Nkrumah minister.
And if you understand where his flag bearer is coming from, and you see how Ben analyzed the issues about the North, and Nkrumah's value that he plays on the North, and the development Nkrumah deliberately brought to the North, and you have such a person that you are serving under him, and you make such a derogatory statement, you make such an ethnocentric statement, then it is a problem. You want to divide this country? A country that we will all move together as one Ghana. But the mistake we make it day. For me, it was wrong. He rather apologize but not go ahead to defend what he has said and add more insult to injury.
That's politics. All right, St. Louisa local long grain rice. Semen kancho say, ope say adie bi emu ye biano a St. Louisa local long grain rice. Say oye wache, say oye fried rice, oye plain rice, oye jollof rice, oye rice water. O adie bia ye de emu ye biano a St. Louisa local long grain rice. St. Louisa rice. St. Louisa rice. Emona de emune sham na eyamo ya package no Ghana hasia ya fa bibia emfremu a ukodia ebekọ akofa sunsuaso e de abrel eti hwe St. Louisa rice nature kwan ne kopebi edi emona de emune sham udi ni na no na esiesie mo apomuden no eyede na ose udi mo no na mo apomuden no osade sika eshobotom wose fa 5,000 Ghana cedis bra fa beti aso eye na beye agent ye be ma mu no bi akwakoton a 2 weeks pepe and one besa ubenya faso 1,007 cities where one district one factory. I'm telling you, one district one factory. What did I do? Me pika na page to human. Eh, one district, one factory. 80 fano koto now sinya emfasori bi. Na asemade say enam say emona enso tontino. Sa 2 weeks ni 1 week ni kura enu na asa amo akwanya sa 1000 service. Ne approach for doctor for nurse for obia eye St. Louis obia so eye agent. Etifa hujim na so koye se adwuma bi na enya mfaso bum nkra how ntimi nye adwuma baako number ni frɛ 0277452742 0277452742 and 0546242343 0546242343 ohwe acha kwa yo La Paz yene adjacent Ecobank building no and I say container police station La Paz police station no ehona obehu acha kwa okay ye twaso as the program progresses ne be make sure say e de ho nan ye be e de fro ye twaso that quickly yan hwe Dr. Bawumia is calling President Mahama for debate. Yenim say the other time I make catch and for say IE for debate by ye establish here IE 1992 ya anye debate 96 ya anye debate 2000 we had a debate but the incumbent president no and vice president no wanko which is President Mills. So the IEA report made us to understand say it is because of that debate and the Kahubi and the man one called that 2004 President Kofi no ye the incumbent no also declaring 11th hour no ye so on because we incumbent. GDA said they be obi or incumbent no I know finding it difficult to be debate. 2008 debate no ye nya incumbent bia no bia nya incumbent na now do President Mills and all no be any incumbents. So we now participate, including the other political parties. 2012, President Mahama Nkwanu Obia no incumbent president or participate in debate. Mm-hmm. You understand? Mebwa. You was the first time that we had Jamaica say. And now, yenya debate be 2016-2020. Yenya debate be. Now
Akufo-Addo declined. Also unko.
2016. Okay.
Also we are not now radio station.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm saying that for the first time I've also seen an incumbent or no calling for debate.
Incumbent mate.
Vice president or calling for debate. Maka, let me listen to you. Where you enter the kakraka time newspaper now.
Yo, Ziega.
Yeah.
You see, it's difficult for some of us when we come here. If we have to be hit the way it is. Until na topics in the bar na as a my we say we be boom pray my because I have some softness for Dr. Bawumia. But then it will not take away my objectivity. In 2016, Dr. Bawumia responded to Mahama, saying, says Mahama saw a debate on the economy on Sangba. Look for that video, you will get it. It should go to Sangba and go and debate the people of Sangba on the economy. You see, Makasa in political communication, consistency is a key.
Yeah.
You must be consistent in whatever you say.
See, because you come back to hit you in the future.
Or China, you will get back to it and will review it.
Yeah.
What I say? You see, sometimes we shouldn't be carried away by the noises around. And no. In 2016, you said, Mahama, a debater. Uncle Sangba. Sangba is even not known.
Yeah.
It was in the northern region by being Uncle Kassadin. So what has stayed all of a sudden? Then Assassin. In Tianedia, Mama should come to debate. You see, who's the citizen canon? No, I did so. We meet. Tuesday, Kumasi, Dr. Bawumia on the president that.
Yeah.
Mama debate. So on what basis are you going to debate? Say you're boxing can the two of them be put in a ring?
Oh, but I said they are all
No. See,
they are all presidential candidates.
On what are they going to debate?
A debate on.
No, he said they should debate on the economy. So he wants to agree that he has been part of the economy for which he wants to debate Mahama. That's what he said.
It doesn't matter.
No, it matters.
We need to see them debating themselves.
You see, me, I make I say sometimes because I am a student of political communication. So me debating political issues I debate it academically. Anything I may bias sometimes or no. People see me as objective because I want to bring my professionalism to bear. What I admit in most of these government policies say oba sesanam. And when it comes to taxes, when it comes to name cost, e-levy, your position on all these things, you have admitted. On the popular 7th April presentation of big solutions, UPS, and Nema or Kaho and what have you. So for me, this call, I don't think it is a right call.
Okay.
Debate, what do you want to debate? Opportunity now, group. Why the best supervisors are debating? Who will moderate it?
So mean that we shouldn't have a debate.
No, who will moderate it in this country? Who?
I can GBC can do it.
Oh. But see,
GBC IE. So IE, Madame Jean Mensan if he's a no IE.
And that's in a fee say.
Or what IE, America some Sakasa. Or what IE, and your fees a beer. This time around, GBC can do it.
No, who again? Yakofa Joy for
CDD can do it.
Yakofa Joy, I could do upon Chroma. We knew what Joy not could do.
And I said, yeah,
Professor
no Pokwa, no, I join. And I'm just saying,
we can't trust anybody.
And I'm just saying,
GBC campaign opportunity no who platform campaign. Why the baby moderating why?
All right.
Who moderate?
By the way, okay. Got it.
Why the baby moderating why?
Got it. Yeah,
you see, for me, whether His Excellency John Dramani Mahama be accepted that debate or not, no. Ejina or no,
but Baba, he has accepted it.
No, he hasn't.
No, I Shama is more kind.
No,
I don't need 200 words to say.
No. What he said was that Mama Famo home compare in Kruma. Samu will be a modern no be compare now. Me. Yeah, that is it. But I'm saying that to accept Ejina so.
Okay.
But I also want to reiterate what McCarthy said. Say, in 2016-2020, NPP added the friendly manifesto to the people of Ghana.
Yeah.
For which Mampeni Kachire say ono nim economics. And that is why he has gone to bring Alhaji Bawumia. Osena Sidi na ye hata. So he brought Alhaji Bawumia to come and fix the economy. 8 years on, in one breath, almost say, young exonerating from the mess. In another breath, almost say, we achieve a lot. Do you get me? And then Akwenyaba, Ghana and Kola Okachire won say, Ubema won every day one chocolate, 8 years on ma won ye. He should go and debate them. Nasa Ankola nimbisa and say, Okachire yen so ma yen chocolate we he. 2. Okachire yen crime for so mbenya sky train. Many animal crime for egusu train sky train. They are the best people you can debate because every government be our niema for the entire nation. So after 8 years, the best people to assess you are the entire nation. The entire nation. Inti many animal crime for train on sky train. Umbran kind. Any yembe din common yembis and say sky train anyway because we learn so much millions of Ghana citizens. Omunye. Cape Coast for a citizen Efi. Okachire won say move si enye say move besi airport and a harbor amawon minim say menu anum fantifo egusu twen sa airport
oba say the president edika
don't worry me ka dia papa na kasa kan
me chese ani de omba dika kwa kase omuntimi si
me see and I'm just they are still waiting for it because he has not apologized on part ye some pase metie say yan true na utwa ya you first apologize to the people because Frontier region Central region enye Emir region. Do you get me? Omugusu twen omo airport ene omo port. Onko debate one. Me no kasa guta for meba guta for.
I go na time be listening.
Oh, them the time na so.
Traders.
I know any blindness.
Zigas.
Oh, at time be
Traders. Omo SSA Ghana ska. Ekosisa dollars. E di importing yema eba Ghana ha no. Wo share won bo say John Mahama $1 to 4 cedi 20 pesos Ghana cedis no. Ne boarding.
Onko debate
on the NTR and then $1 no edu 16 Ghana cedi. Zigas, let me read this for you. And Madam for this. Don't worry, Madam me the best you. Madam for be send me e yibi o say. No the man me say me ba me ndi hu nkomo say. Bro, I went to Obusuokan last month to buy my car front bumper and was told it was 4,000 Ghana cedis. Today, I was ready to buy. I went and it was now 6,500 cedis.
Wow.
So I had to run home. Bro, an increment of 2,500. Just about 60% in just 1 month. Me posted it on my Facebook. A guy who also came to tell me, said 40-footer container. About a month ago. Now, price of Moody, you know, and then about I think $5,000 difference now. Okay. So yeah, conversion now about 80,000 Ghana cedi and account. Uncle debate one. That is where the debate will be very much important than what is calling for.
22 port charges, honestly speaking. But the account was 22 port charges. Are you aware of it? Huh? Yeah, 22 port charges. And some of the charges are homogeneous. COVID, World Health Organization for declares that COVID is over. And all this stuff we are stating. Ben, you said the next give Mr. Facham why? Mame 4 minutes.
Oh, me Kasanche. I think already the debate is being done in the media through their various presentations or more. Mostly the informal sector and tomatoes, they don't care about these debates because they are even done in English anyway. And the middle class now TV no, and they're interested in this debate. And these debates are happening. Obi akonoko presenting issue at the middle class my problem I'm the next topic is the meeting of the former president, media engagement. I think that the media lost a great opportunity to serve the good people of Ghana, and I also believe that the media in its current capacity needs more training, especially with respect to research and development of this particular country. Media, most of the questions they were asking to me were useless questions that do not contribute, right, to uplifting the impoverished Ghanaian from the poverty situations that we have as a country. Questions here, and the media must also be well versed in asking, excuse my language, responsible questions, because most of the things they were saying, especially one of them called the current president Namukanese. MC correcting or say that is not a place to call someone a name, but also at least
it's like
because
showing off
because it's a political platform, but the media media one thing I'm failing. There are issues of undernutrition in Ghana. We have multidimensional poverty here. The reason why we are poor is because of undernutrition. Issues of educational enrollment, even though yes, free research some education are increasing, but it's also a factor in terms of multidimensional poverty. The issue of health insurance, right? The report says, health insurance, a whole problem. People do not ask these questions. The other income opportunities, income, 23% of our population are poor, right?
Including your field, energy.
Energy, like all these issues are there. Yanko Bisase president, 23% of Ghanaians are poor. Say, oh, bah, what are more 2 years or 3 years? How many people can you elevate from poverty? That is what the Chinese did.
But those answers were given.
So how many people are going to elevate from poverty?
Don't forget, we spoke about the fact that we are going to invest 1 million into ICT to employ 250. No, because if you
see,
the person will definitely
take
come out.
objection to Ben's claims that the media. We are the media, a brother. You have putting all of us into one basket.
A higher
We want to
percentage.
run.
Oh, but so okay. And so what you say? Last Saturday we had a program. One of the
Lastly,
Ben talked about a very critical issue of undernutrition. Here and upon your opportunity, you could Kumasi the Ghana coming do bia. We are eating well. A common diobia is even not about nutritional. Nutrition is really having meal that is healthy enough. Here and apoka de Nanado Akasa, Dr. Baumia Kasa, Dr. Napo Babi Chechri. That is somebody who sees himself beyond everybody else. Nanado Kase went to one Chechri. Dr. Baumia Kase went to one Chechri. We do not Dr. Napusu, Mina Miba Chechri. Anyway, Dr. Baumia, I think earlier I said it, that you see, for me, it shows a little bit of disrespect and uncare for Ghanaians to be calling for debate on the economy when you are in government. Okay, I would have allowed if he was calling for it when he's in opposition to bring his superior alternative to what is happening. But you have the power now. You are in government. You don't call for debate on the economy. Okay? You rather tell them that if you have anything better, bring your alternative. You don't call the debate.
So what's wrong with the debate now, qualify?
No, but what I'm saying is, if you are calling for debate,
and because listen,
and
all
we are
the economic indicators in favor.
Exactly.
Yes, and he's calling for debate
to do what?
We have to debate here. That's what we debate.
Ziega, wangasa. The person who told us that dollar no whether to jail mokitaki or am IGP no. Onko the time we use for debate no onko the key or where the dollar has run to. That's what he is supposed to do. No good for oil or the bay, also good for oil policy or the bay. No. What has happened to our fuel prices? What is happening to our fuel prices? You see, that's why I'm saying you have the opportunity now. You have the time now. You are calling for a debate to come and talk about what? When Ghana yentum. So you are supposed to be debating about what? If people told us that there will be no haircut. Adichi Ziega witri we dimpo ye. Why am I taffy?
You're a citizen.
And then you are calling for a debate to debate about what? Ziega, for me, I think that call for me was a wrong call because even in GCP people will not debate.
I'm hearing something, but I want them to confirm.
Whatever I will tell him is that
But you see, you want to apologize, and you went to Western region to go and retreat.
Exactly.
What are you saying?
It's not an apology.
It's not an apology.
You know, he's not apologizing.
Okay.
For me,
save that. This one, save where you now? What's apology? The baby do save that. I'm coming. I say, this one coming from the office of Dr. Matthew Puku Frimpong, a vice presidential candidate. I say, I did not mean to denigrate former president Dr. Kwame Nkrumah or any other president. My statement last Tuesday, 9th July, in Kumasi, on the performance of President Akufo-Addo has elicited varied reactions. The statement reflects my personal opinion about President Akufo-Addo's impact relative to other presidents we have had. I wish to emphasize that I never mean to disrespect our former president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, or any of our former heads of states, including my own grand uncle and mentor, Mr. John Ejekum Kufuor.
Wow.
I note the concerns raised after my statement. I apologize sincerely and regret any discomfort caused. Thank you, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, running mate to the MPP presidential candidate, July 12, 2024. Signed. Okay.
Ziega one sign.
Yeah, signed. But
Yes. So it's useless.
yeah. Oh, useless. I say.
It's useless. The use of this is less.
Why?
You write a statement you've not signed, and you think that it's useful. The use
No.
is
The name is here. Matter.
and so
letterhead.
anybody can do it.
Oh,
Ziega.
no.
Ziega, I'm telling you that number one, you see.
So anybody can do it. That means that in any class you read
Ziega.
that means that it's a wrong.
I am telling you, and you see,
so anybody can do it.
Ziega, you made your point. You give me
that. Anybody can do it, and I'm saying there, Dr. Matopoku Prepenitin on or that day, and was the MPP ne emblem or that to her. It is anything with hotness on letterhead, letterhead in Puanto Bibi Orma. Thank you, no actual Dr. Matopoku Prempeh Napo. You understand that? Sorry, Dr. Matopoku Prempeh, running mate to the MPP presidential candidate. I'm saying there, it is enough.
And I pay a catch will be there. We are on radio. We should educate people. You see, in law, okay. If I should give you a document which is not signed, and even sometimes having a witness, that document is not valid.
Yeah, wait.
In fact, in broadcasting, you are not supposed to be reading this live because it's not signed, and GBC will not even do this. I'm telling you, in broadcasting, you are not supposed to read a statement that is not signed. Because the fact that in the young baby, Kofi for more Kessben, more logo. Now they create news. Now what's your Kessben? This one, I think that one is not good. If they want to take us serious, they should sign the letter. Number two, this apology or whatever, he just went to Western region to go and talk. And if you listen to what he said and his posture, it goes wrong with what he has done.
Citizen team.
Me say.
And we should not justify this. If it's about this letter and the signature, we should not justify it. It's wrong.
It's wrong. I have problem with it. The English, the content.
What is this?
See, to have said
what kind of infighter thing is this? You are talking about an office of the vice president.
My producer,
we will do impact analysis on him.
Listen, it is wrong for your producer to send you this to read live when it's not signed.
It was nice.
Take it from me.
Thank you. So are you saying that it is not coming from Matopoku Prempeh?
I'm not saying that. I am saying that the fact that you are telling the public that this is coming from him when it's not signed, I have a problem.
You should not have a problem.
Why should you have a problem?
How disrespectful.
But me, I'm a GBC product.
Exactly.
I have done production for over 20.
Exactly.
We have read such documents are inside a lot. You
but catch him me take one.
No, you can.
And I'm saying it publicly that if I will take GBC on.
Go and take them on. I can prove it to you.
Reading press releases that are not signed. Just Tuesday they launched the guideline for political parties. The guideline.
All right,
for
thank
elections.
you very much.
They told us clearly that they will not read press releases that are signed. They said it, and I can show you the footage.
Yes,
where the Director General of GBC said
apology to us, and you will let us comment on it.
Oh, baby. Oh, but you said
apology. Let's. Okay, then retract it and let's go.
Only the same apology. But no. Listen. Where I'm sitting, may I trust my producer and not their money. Said this one is coming from Matopoku Prempeh. You understand? And I have read it. That's all.
the first chapter or two, he seems to be justifying his thought. His thought. But in another breath, he wants to apologize. You cannot be justifying your thoughts.
Apology.
No, you cannot be justifying your thought.
No.
And still be apologizing.
Apology.
No.
Godwin,
His thought is wrong. No, his thought is even wrong. His thought is wrong with that. Makato said, which books did he read that none of us have read? For which his thought is telling us that Nana Addo Akufo-Addo has done better than Nkrumah. What are you telling me?
Opinions are not facts. I think he said it's an opinion. Opinions are not facts. Let him have his opinion. Ghanaians have their opinion. And based on the majority opinion, he realized that he goofed.
Yeah,
I apologize. Yeah, and
the best thing
I think that
what's the best thing?
I think the feedback that is coming.
No, I'm not justifying.
Yeah, the feedback that is coming.
Yeah, the feedback. Yes, that's the best thing I know. Why? I said, apology.
He should have just gone on ahead to apologize without first justifying what he did.
You have a problem, so I
have a problem with that.
It's like I said, you should be Ziega. I said,
fine, you just justify. No, you just apologize with that.
All right, thank you very much.
We will do our airspace a lot of good if we let people be accountable for the things they do and say.
Yes,
I am saying that. Do you people as media, as Ben advised all of you, you should be critical. If you want to be reading things coming from political parties that are not signed, then be ready.
Thank you very much, CP. All right, see corner Godwin Ayaba Mahama, a NDC communication team member, and Charles McCarthy, a managing editor, the Hawk newspaper, and a citizen Atodadzi, general secretary GCPP, Ben Isia, and the energy policy analyst. Obekaya and the program at the Bremo. A technical production Amos and a production in Mr. Apia Sapon and the church and some Nada Mamia, de Abba, a from Nana from Poziga, Nyamia Dumwa, near Bujayan, so Nyamia Dume Drada, Mobeti, Kwame Apia could be Mr. Speaker and Yadamwasi Yako. Bye bye.
Asama to nyonko na to baby and can fa ho. Men so me baby and come pema ye den.